They were down 33-14 against New Orleans.
I'm not Skip.
They never really got back in the game, but he threw like crazy in the last 3 minutes.
So now all of a sudden, empty stats mean something.
Well, that's what you always tell me. I'm just using your argument back on you.
But this is not. Hold on. We're not arguing about that. You see what I'm saying, Jenny? Now, first,
don't ask Jenny. Just tell me.
I know. I'm arguing. We're arguing about who didn't clean up the kitchen, and you talking about like you
like
just
something you would do.
Like you tell me. Let's stick to the topic at hand. Russell Wilson. His team is 8-2. He took down the previously unbeaten on the road. He has 23 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His QBR is 3rd. His completion percentage, yards per attempt.
Okay.
I don't really know what else you want him to do.
Well, I would like for him to beat Lamar head-to-head at home. Did he do that? No, he failed. I would like for him to even at home, outduel Tom Brady and outwit Bill Belichick. Did he do that? No, he did not.
Lamar, hold on. Did Lamar lose head-to-head to Baker Mayfield, who has the 31st ranked QBR in all of football? Did he do that at home?
Okay, I'll take that above losing to Teddy Bridgewater at home. In his first start?
You just, hold on. That was his first start in his career. Or I could have swore he led a team to a division title. Okay. He was 11-5. I could have swore.
First start for Drew Brees this year. On the road at the place you can't win.
Oh, so his second start.
33-14 with 3 minutes left.
What did Teddy Bridgewater do in his second start?
Well, that's not the point.
Oh, okay.
Off topic. Well, it is off topic.
But Skip,
what does that matter?
Skip, what you're trying to do is that you're trying. So so I just need to know how moving forward.
By the way, in his second start, he managed 4 field goals, 12 points total. So he scored 33 at Seattle, and then at home he scored 4 field goals.
And and when the process of scoring those 4 field goals, did his team win or lose?
They won.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Back, Skip. If you don't, DJ, can we play this record? Had a little diss track I dropped in here.
Let's get it in.
And you can watch what he does. This is Russell Wilson at his absolute best.
All right.
So, DJ, cue that right quick for me, please. Thank you. I know we got that in the can. There we go, right here. Look at this, Hollister. Look at that, Skip. You can't teach. Look, see this?
Yeah, that's sweet. Nice little.
Oh, look at this.
All right.
Look at this, Skip. We got another one on 3rd and 16. That's the one to Hollister. Nice catch. Buying time. Look at this.
Did that count 3 touchdowns?
This is Turner. Whoa. Skip, that's 3rd and 16.
Huh.
That's 3rd and 16.
Boy, I saw Dak do that about 7 times on Sunday
3rd and 16. But let me tell you what you didn't see at the end of the night. He came to my restaurant. Russ bypassed. Russ said, I see you closed, Shay. I said, yeah, bro, I ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, right there. And watch this. Look at this.
Yeah, that was a big play.
A big play.
That was a big 3rd down.
And it led to what, Skip?
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, what we try to do. Now, you can get all these stats, and your guy #1 in QBR, and he has the #1 in air distance, and he yada, yada, yada. I just need to know, when I open my restaurant, do you want the cold dub or the hot ale? What you want, Skip?
I would like the dub.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to lure myself to go to your restaurant. I'm going to eat at a higher quality place than yours.
Look at
yours is low rent. You cook up those brownies for dessert.
Hey, a hot ale. It's the Dak special.
Yeah.
Magic fly.
So, DJ, could we drop a couple another tracks here, please? Could we see one that happened with 12-12 left in the football game?
Yes.
And Seattle in total command of this game, up 21-10. And here's the quote-unquote MVP, according to Shannon Sharp. Wait a minute. I think they just took the ball right away from him.
Right.
Then his lineman carried it, and then all of a sudden, the fourth.
Well, first of all, why is this Skip? Skip,
you got to hold on to the ball.
Skip,
no, if you're the MVP, don't let the home team back in the game. All of a sudden, it's 21-18. It's a football game again. It was almost over, and then that happened.
Not to diminish Lamar, but are you telling me Lamar Jackson has not turned the football over this year?
Well, that was a crucial turnover that allowed the home team back in the game.
What about the
I'm not finished. DJ, drop the next track. This is the first drive of overtime, and one Jacob Hollister from late of the New England Patriots. In overtime. Here we go. What a terrible underthrow to Jacob Hollister.
Was that not a great play by the linebacker?
A rookie, what's that kid's name? Trey Greenwald or somebody?
Skip.
He just picks it off.
Was that not a good play?
And runs it back 47 yards. Was that not a terrible underthrow? Was that not a cardinal sin red zone interception?
So we're not gonna
How do you defend that? That could have been the mistake of the year for the Seattle Seahawks.
Skip, I don't know what could have been.
Yeah.
I don't know what should have been.
Okay.
All I know is outcomes. I deal with outcomes.
Okay.
What was the outcome?
The outcome was that some substitute walk-on kicker that they hired off the street named Chase McLaughlin had the same field goal he had just made going the same direction when he had made it to tie the game and sent it to overtime, and he absolutely snap-hooked it.
Yeah.
It never even sniffed the uprights. Because this is what he is. Look at that. You know what? I might have been able to pull that off. I might have.
I don't know. It looks like he tried to overkick it.
Well, I'd say.
Because the one in regulation,
Snap. It was smooth. I know.
Boom, just.
Yep.
Feeling the pressure.
Right down the middle, but all of a sudden it's overtime and the magnitude sank in that, wait a second, I'm on Monday Night Football and this is do or die.
How many times have we seen this in golf? A guy hits a shot right down the middle of the fairway to get it to sudden death, and then now they go back to that same tee box. And all of a sudden, what does he do, Skip? One way or the other, it's not in the fairway. This is what happened. But that doesn't, Skip. At the end, sometimes you have to get lucky.
Yeah.
But how many guys could have done that? Where you think you're gonna win, think I'm gonna lose. Think you're gonna win, think I'm gonna lose, and then I win. There are not very many guys that can ride that wave of emotion. And Russell rode it like he was in, one of them big north waves, them 50-footers. Yeah.
Wow.
Where they got a tow yacht to ride in it. I'm thinking, old Slater.
You know what? Just that interception in the red zone in overtime alone disqualified him from the MVP.
Stop it, Skip. Stop it.
For this week, he's disqualified.
No, he's not disqualified.
You can't make that mistake.
Yes, you can.
If Dak Prescott had thrown that ball, I wouldn't hear about it for the next 3 years. I would hear, it would never stop.
Remember against Green Bay? He threw the pick in the end zone, and they lost. So he did Green Bay Packers when they were down 31-3, and he threw a pick in the end zone. He tried to force it to Randall Cobb. That one.
He didn't throw it in the end zone.
Yeah, he did. Forced it.
Didn't. No, that was just over the middle.
No. He got it called back because it was what they called illegal roughing the pass or something hands to the face.
Then it didn't count. I don't know what you're talking about.
So did that count? Because at the end of the day, we won the game. Well, we do win.
Counted.
We win. We won.
Again, San Francisco should have won the game. I'm very happy they didn't win the game.
Yeah. Here's the thing, what you don't fail to realize, Skip. It does not matter what they do. One team is coming out, we're going to talk about this. One team is coming out of the East. And guess what? Minnesota's already beat you guys. Minnesota's already beaten Philly.
I'm just talking about the 49ers right now. And they lost at home because they beat themselves at home.
Okay, that might be true. But at the end of the day, their record, Skip, they're 3 games clear you guys.
Yep.
Seattle's 3 games clear of you guys. So it does not matter. You can't catch them unless you win the division, which you won't. You're not going to the playoffs, which you won't.
Okay. I'm talking about the 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
Okay, what you really do?
This is the guy that 2 years ago, Bill Belichick handpicked and chose to be the successor to Tom Brady. 2 years ago at the trade deadline, what happened? He wanted to force Jimmy right into the starting lineup by the end of that year, going into the next year, right?
Yes.
And Robert Kraft said, no, trade him. So he basically gave him to San Francisco for a second. But the point is he the answer? How far can you go with Jimmy Garoppolo?
Not far.
You can't go deep into the playoffs with Jimmy G.
Because he's a liability.
Okay.
Turns the ball over too much.
And by the way, could we see what happened late in regulation, Jimmy Garoppolo? Because on that last drive, the tying field goal drive, can we see, here's the first throw on the first play of that drive.
That should have been
KJ Wright, he hits him right in the breadbasket, didn't he?
Yeah.
KJ, don't you have to catch that ball? Oh, KJ, boy, he completely misplayed.
If he could catch, he'd be on offense.
Okay, and here's the second one. Whoops.
Well, he got to put that in front of him. If he leaves him, all he got to do is lead him. Lead him!
Is that not a panic
Yeah,
throw?
if he leaves him, it's a catch.
Okay, so the game could have ended on either of those plays.
Yes.
But instead, he kept himself together, they kept themselves together, and they drove down for the tying field goal.
Right.
But that's Jimmy G to me.
Right.
And again, he's played enough football with enough starts, including the ones he got in place of Tom Brady, that he probably should be beyond that kind of play in a big stage game. And he played well against Arizona on the Thursday night. That was his best game.
What he should be beyond is those turnovers because he let them back into the game. They were dominating this game. And it was his fumble, scoop and score by Jadeveon Clowney. It was his pick. It was this another fumble that let Seattle back in the game and put them in a commanding position. But with that being said, they take the ball away from Russell and they get themselves back into the ball game. But there are not very many quarterbacks that could have had that happen to them, knowing that I fumbled the football, gave them a scoop and score, threw an interception in overtime that we were in field goal range and could have won the game. And still have the moxie, still have the, you know what, the turtle shell skin. Nothing phases me, nothing bothers me, and still put his team in field goal range, in position and to win that game.
And my final point is, what happened in a playoff game at Jerry World last year? Russell Wilson versus Dak Prescott. Who won that game? Help me out.
We're not talking about that.
Oh, we're not?
No.
Oh, well, I don't know. That's just the last time I saw him on the biggest stage. He was against Dak Prescott, and he got outplayed, and he took the L.
Well, when your guy get on the... I saw Russell Wilson in year 2 go to the Super Bowl. I saw him in year 3 go back to the Super Bowl. So when is your quarterback going to make an appearance?
Legion of Boom. Legion of Boom.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Skip.
Interesting.
You see what you try to do, Skip? But you saw that the last time you saw Russell Wilson and Dak Prescott head to head. But did you see Zeke run for $137? Did you see that? Because I saw it.
Who made the play of the game?
$137.
Prescott. You know what, Jenny? I'm ready to talk about the Cowboys' playoff chances.
Sure about that?
Can we?
Yeah.
Please?
They still got the loss.
Mother, may I?
Skip. Yeah. That's your playoff chances right there.
Well, let's talk about it.
Big zero.
All right.
I mean, we can talk about it.
I got a lot to say about
that. That's okay.
How challenging will it be for the Cowboys to get to the playoffs? We will dig deep next. Don't forget, you can check us out every day on the Fox Sports Channel on Sirius.